point session rescue day. I was sitting on the outside catching these bumpy ones. No one really knew where to sit this day, so I just went out there and lined up with my four palm trees. Roger and Joyce were on the inside trying to pick up these fun little ones. There's Roger, little botched attempt right there. Me on a bumpy, medium-sized set, kicking out. And yeah, I just got a lot of waves because there were people in the lineup, but a lot of them have not surfed this wave. I've been surfing here since I was a little kid, and I understand where it breaks. Here, a lot of people were on the inside. That's what happens when you don't know how to position. You get caught inside, and you do get in the way of other surfers. That's why it's always good to go with somebody who knows a break, or at least have a very conservative plan to stay on waves like this. You see Roger here? That is a really great wave for a newer surfer. There he is using stuff we were working on in the retreat, using his feet, turning the board, riding the wave as far as it'll go onto the inside, into that deep water. I'm gonna line up this little section here, and I know I don't make this floater. I was really bummed that I didn't make it. Joyce on an attempt there, and yeah, this is only about, 20 minutes of surfing. I get a little shampoo here and not doing too much. If you take anything away from this surfing, I'm very calm, just waiting for the wave to do something. It was a bit of a funky day. There were larger sets coming through, a lot of water moving around, obviously a lot of bump on the water. Now, we're coming to the point here. You see that guy on the inside has lost his board. There he is swimming. Joyce is going for this wave. She doesn't quite paddle enough, gets hung up. So at this point, that guy's lost his board. His board is nowhere to be seen. Roger's going on this wave. It's a little insider. And his board has gone in. I've asked him for help, whether he needs help. He told me no. And then this is what happened after. There's Joyce dragging him in. He was too macho to accept anybody's advice until it was too late. And you have this little kid paddle out on the other guy's board, but the kid forgets to bring his own surfboard. So at the end of this clip, this kid's going to give his board to that guy. That guy paddles in. Joyce goes back to the spot, and then the kid can't get back in. So Roger had to rescue the kid. And all this while, a huge set had just come through, and I'm outside looking to see where these people are. I was sitting in the right spot, so I didn't get hit by the set, and I just wanted to know where everybody was. And here you go. I'm like, I don't see them, so I catch this wave in. Don't do too much because I'm just trying to get into these guys. Whenever you're going to help somebody else or just go in for yourself, you don't need to be too fancy at a wave like this. There's a lot of water moving. I'm just going to use this white water to get myself all the way back in. I went in, made sure everybody was okay. Once everybody got back to shore, I paddled back out. Here's an example of another set coming through, and then it started raining. So I was one and done on this one. Just went in on this wave because I didn't want people watching me surf in the rain. Joyce and Roger are heroes for helping those two people out, and it is a bummer that their session was ruined because people did not know how to manage a rip current. And that was not Joyce and Roger's fault, but they did an excellent job helping those people. And we will just end with how serious you want to be when you go in at a wave where all this water is moving. See the water pulling around the rocks here? I am not letting up or being casual here at this part of going in at this place. I actually push really hard. See that water pulling against me right there? I'm trying as hard as I can to get in. I can rest when I'm on shore. Two great places to rest, far out the back where no sets will get you, and all the way in on the shore where you're not even in the water. A third place is in the channel, so long as you're there in a safe way and know how to use the rip to get out of the channel. I hope this was helpful. Make sure you're liked and subscribed to all the things. Hit those hearts and those bells and go to the drdion.kit.com and subscribe to the newsletter, geek out on my blog on my website, all that stuff. Thank you guys. I super appreciate it. Catch you next time.